All right, hello everybody. Welcome to my Saturday live stream. Today we're gonna talk about um, you show up, you talk to people, and they don't buy. And I'm gonna I want to make sure that I want to make sure that first of all we're live. Okay, we are live everywhere. So hello everybody. So I was checking my tech and like, oh my gosh, I'm not live. But anyway, today we're going to talk about why people, like you talk to people and they don't buy. And there are four reasons, there are four core reasons right now in this economy, in this crazy world right now that we're living. So in this live stream, in this session, I'm going to talk about how to tackle those, like how to tackle those four obstacles that we might see. And listen, I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to sugarcoat. It is harder to sell right now. It is harder to sell right now because when people have this sense of uncertainty, when there's any kind of instability in we're selling premium offers, um, people gotta it might take longer for the people to actually make a decision, and also uh, I'm not going to sugarcoat the fact that it's been difficult for many entrepreneurs as well because I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs and many successful entrepreneurs who were really successful in the period from 2020. And by the way, we've been in business for like 5 years. If we start business in 2020, in 2019, 5 6 years, and it's a solid experience, right? And it's a solid experience, and a lot of entrepreneurs are going through this hardships right now. And I also hear from a lot of um, business owners that they would have to pick up something else, either part-time or full-time, or go back to 9 to 5 and like reassess their like business capacity. So today we're going to talk about four reasons why people don't buy. Reason number one is your messaging. Reason number two, um, reason number two is offer mismatch or offer misalignment. And this is what I mean by that. Either you have the right offer but the wrong audience, or you have the right audience but the wrong offer, or the reason number three is the sales system itself. So when the sales system is not smooth, is not consistent, or maybe you need like more skills in the sales part of the process, right? When you are having sales calls, right, or sales conversations, but you are struggling to close people in the DMs, on the calls, whatever, however you run your sales processes. And the fourth reason is brand consistency. Is brand consistency, and it's not about just like being consistent with your business, is being consistent with your brand, with your messaging, and with your brand identity. Like that's essential. So, and when it comes to consistency, it's three C's: consistent content, consistent messaging, and consistent value. So we're gonna talk about all of that today. And before we like go forth, just say hello in the chat, say hello in the comment, like tell me where you're watching me from. Tell me where you were to me from. And also, I'm super curious. What are you noticing in this market? What are you noticing in this market? So super curious. So say hello in the chat. Say hello in the comments. And as always, I would like to chat with you. I would like to talk to you. So, I see Chastity joined me on Instagram. Hello from Illinois. And people on LinkedIn, tell me where you're watching me from. So let's talk about the problem number one, and it is messaging. Problem number one, and it is messaging. And yesterday we were talking about like why people might like our messaging but they don't buy. And like this is very like interesting and more nuanced topic because our messaging My like so when it comes to our messaging, right? Wrong people resonate with our messaging. It's number one when they don't buy, or the right people resonate with our messaging, but our messaging is not designed or is not helping them to make another decision. And yesterday, I also talked about identity marketing and how to connect with the like, with identity of your customer. So today, I would like to talk. Today I would like to give you a little bit more practical example how you can actually add identity marketing into your messaging, because listen. Yesterday I talked about that your clients, they have to see themselves in your offer, right? They have to not just see themselves, but they have to see their elevated identity at the end of your program. So this is what we talked about today. So, and with your messaging, so let's say you are attracting the wrong people, you feel like that you are attracting the right people with your messaging. So the messaging is good, but you feel that the messaging is good, but the wrong people are coming in. So maybe it is because you are holding back on your truth in your messaging. Maybe it is because you're holding back on your who do you truly serve, because your messaging, it serves two purposes. It repels wrong people, like, and attracts the right people. So, and then Tracy, hello Tracy from Houston, looking for all right, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Tracy said I look good in blue. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. So uh again, so the messaging, like, if you see that a lot of good, like a lot of people that you're attracting, then they're not quite the right people. It's about holding your boundaries about who you serve, and just say, hey, I serve this population. For example, in my business, I serve entrepreneurs who are like either consultants, coaches, brand strategists, mentors who are selling high ticket offer, who want to sell high ticket offer. They already have offer validated. They already know that it works. They're already in business. They already have clients. They want to sell more. That's like that. Like, this is one example how you can differentiate. So, let me tell you like a story for and demonstrate it with a story about my client, how like she had a really good messaging. She had a really strong messaging. She is a brand strategist, really good messaging. People resonate with her messaging, but on the sales call, people did not buy. And one of the reasons people did not buy, it's not because they didn't connect with the identity. It's not because they like there was something like she was saying something wrong. And as like one of the components is that people did not feel safe. And it was in that period in 2024, like last year, when market was a little shaky, when people did not feel safe, but in and her offer did not feel safe for the client. And on the sales call, the clients simply did not feel safe. So that was like that was one of the reasons. And also, so we tweak a little bit the messaging, right? We tweak a little bit the offer and how to make it safer, and make people to be seen and heard on the sales call, right? Because here's the thing, when it comes to your messaging, right? When it comes to your messaging, there are two parts. So you create opportunity with your messaging. This is your marketing. This is your post. This is your brand identity. This is you put yourself out there like this is it. So like you create opportunities, but also your messaging carries people over when you close opportunities, when you close your sales calls. And we're going to talk about how to close people, or like the processes that might hinder your sales process a little bit further in this live stream. But your messaging creates opportunities, creates marketing, and on your sales call, you close the opportunity. So that is essential to understand. So, and when it like when let me go back a little bit to the messaging part and identity marketing part. So, um, in the like in online space, when people teach you how to market, how to do webinars, how to put yourself out there, there's a one miscomponent. They say, "Hey, who is your who? Who is your ICP?" And you should consider psychographics. But this is where identity marketing ends, and this is wrong. I'm a former clinical psychologist, and I work in therapy for more than 10 years. And this is what I know about identity. Identity is really complex. We have personal identity, we have social identity, we have professional identity, right? And when you market to your people, and you want to include more and you want to connect with people on more on identity level, it is so essential to understand what is your offer, what part of human identity your offer hits the most. Is it professional identity? Is it personal identity? And is it social identity? And those parts of identity, they're intertwined together. But what is essential to understand that let's say you're a career coach. So your messaging will relate to personal and mostly professional identity, social identity. You're a business coach. Your messaging is going to relate more professional and personal identity, right? Because they're intertwined. Let's say you're a hypnotherapist, you're a therapist, you provide like personal development services. Your focus is on personal identity, emotional identity, right? It's really important to understand which part of the identity your offer serves. And a lot of mentors, like this is the gap in the industry right now. We say, hey, like psychographics, but people really don't understand what psychographics means and what part of the psychographics they have to utilize in their messaging. And this is why I'm honing on connecting with the next level of identity. And it's not just talking to them at their current level of identity. Who do they desire to be? So this is essential identity marketing. Identity marketing. And identity is a complicated thing. Again, where your offer hits personal identity, social identity, professional identity, religious identity. Like it's so intertwined, and and you hone in on one aspect of identity and you add another aspect of identity that correlates. Normally, it is either professional and personal, or personal and something. So now let's talk about offer misalignment. Offer misalignment. So um, the right messaging, the right offer, the right messaging may attract wrong people. Despite what you hear online, the right messaging might attract wrong people. It happens. So if you hear on your sales calls, on your conversations that I cannot afford it, well, if they say I cannot afford it, it's either they truly cannot afford it or you need to improve your sales skills. It's either or. But if you talk to people and you realize that they truly cannot afford your services, it's truly not a premium buyer just quite yet, then you have then it's an offer misalignment, and then you have two choices to make, like one choice to make. Either you change your offer and your pricing to the current level of audience that comes to you, and you can test it out. Like, okay, nobody buys $10,000 program, but maybe they will buy a cheaper container. And like maybe you need to create a feeder container to like elevate them to more higher, sophisticated program. That's one thing. Another thing, it's to target a new audience and start creating a new audience. And by the way, one way is not easier than another. Creating a new offer, it is a lot of work. Building your audience, it is a lot of work. It's just understanding where's that misalignment. And if you are targeting new audiences, you say, my offer, it is what it is. The price is the price. And I'm not going to bug down and lower my prices or create a cheaper offer, more affordable offer for my current audience. This is not where I'm going. I need to go upstream. And understand that upstream, like going upstream, it's about being truthful who you serve and being super clear who you serve. This is essential. Or again, you can introduce more elementary entry level offer and solve more entry level problem for your current audience. It's either or. It's either or. So let me know if it makes sense. So I know it's Saturday. And listen, I'm on the weekend mode too, but like, hey, tell me what resonates with you. Tell me what resonates with you. Is it like is it a messaging portion, like the identity portion? Because like people don't talk about it. People just say, hey, like just throw them psychographics, or is it offer mismatch so far? Because the next we're going to talk about closing sales goals, closing opportunities. So what resonates with you so far at this point? So what is your takeaway from this point? And like as you're analyzing maybe yourself, maybe your offer, so where is misalignment with you? Do you feel like it is an offer misalignment? You have the right offer, you have the right messaging, but maybe somehow the wrong people resonate with that messaging, and you attract the wrong people, or maybe it's the other way around. And also the other way around, by the way, the other way around, you might have the right people, but you offer them elementary offer, and you're not being truthful about who you are and what level of services you can truly provide. And that comes from imposter syndrome. And you say, hey, I want to serve executives, I want to serve high level entrepreneurs, I want to serve higher level sophisticated clients, but because you're not fully confident in yourself, because you're not fully confident in what you can actually deliver, you simplify you downgrade your marketing to the lower level, and people just say, hey, you know what, like this is too elementary, that like this is what I resonate with. So, and it is truly the problem. So like tell me in the comments what it is for you. So the next problem that I see a lot is closing opportunities. Listen, your marketing ends when your sales begins. So your sales, your posts, your messaging, it creates opportunities. But you have to, at some point, close those opportunities in the DMs, in your sales goals. And this is this is another, this is another area of improvement, because we often say, oh, I attract wrong people. Nobody buys. But also, it is about being truthful about our skills. Do I have enough skills to close people on the call? Because when you do deeper analysis of the people, of the audience, let's say somebody says on your sales call, no, $10,000 is too expensive. No, $3,000 is too expensive. And right after, they go and buy $20,000 mastermind from somebody else, literally the next day, literally the next month. And they told you that your offer is too expensive. It happens all the time. So, and This is like when we're real with ourselves and honest with ourselves, we can heal and we can move forward. So is it a sale like it is it a sales skills? Because when you are in the sales conversation, your marketing ended. Your messaging it stays with you, it's brand integrity, but your marketing ended and your closing opportunity right there, right here, and right here and right now. So, and your job when you're closing opportunities is to make people like is to help people to make a decision, be truthful, calling them in on their fears, on their BS, because be like investing it is not easy. Listen, I invested multiple times in myself. I'm a high ticket buyer, and when it comes to coaching, I don't look at cheaper level coaching. I don't look at $1,500 coaching containers because I have my subconscious or even conscious belief that I need a premium level of service and I go higher. But again, even when I know and I'm ready to buy, there, listen, yesterday I was talking about how I bought $9,000 program, okay? Listen, so many fears just uh, arise in my heart. And I actually had to take a walk for probably an hour and a half before I paid. And I prayed and like I had to battle my fears. But my coach, she helped me to overcome them, to make the right buying decision by overcoming my fears and by explaining, hey, like this is it. So, how do you help people to overcome their fears? How do you help people to make the right buying decision? And again, uh, when you're closing people on your sales call, it's not about the sale itself, it's about making decision. And if it's a right decision for them. And again, like I personally like to verify that it is the right decision for the people. And I normally do application form to make sure that it is aligned with them and is aligned with me so we can have a conversation. I don't just send them a like calendar link to talk to me unless it is a coffee chat, not sales oriented conversation. Like if it is a sales oriented conversation, if it is a consultation call, no, like we do the application, I look at their answers. I clarify if something is not clear, so we are all on the same page. I make sure that they have the problem that I'm solving. I'm making sure that they can actually afford it, that they're okay with the price, and I'm making sure that it is an urgent problem for them. Because if those three are not aligned, then like what we're talking about, like we have nothing to talk about. We have nothing to talk about. So this is the sales goal portion, and I personally use the challenger sale model when it comes to the sales system or the sales methodology. Like it's a consultative sales, is a challenger sale model. I challenge my prospect on their limiting beliefs, and this is how I help them to overcome the buying decision. This is what I also teach my clients. We do review the calls and we do practice the challenger sale model because it is so essential. So I'm gonna pause right here and let me know what resonates with you. What are you learning right now? Do you like also the moment of truth? Do you think it what is the current what is the most difficult for you right now? Is it creating the right messaging or closing opportunities, closing people on a sales call? Like, do you feel like it is a sales problem or is it is a messaging problem? So what do you feel right now? Like what comes true for you? Maybe it's a little bit of both. So like please share with me. Please share with me. I would really, really appreciate it. And also, before we go to number four, before we go to number four about brand consistency and message consistency, and like really creating that safety, creating that trusting brand, I'm gonna make a quick announcement. Um, I my private mentorship is open, and I am taking a limited amount of people. It's one-on-one mentorship. I normally work with one or two people uh, per month. I'm more normally one or two people per month. So if you're interested in one-on-one mentorship and in my future live streams, I want to talk about more about it. We're focusing on identity marketing. We're focusing on social selling. We're focusing on high ticket sales, and we're focusing on like really operating in your zone of genius and really aligning your marketing with your strength. So the application form is in the comments. So grab the application form, fill it out. I will review it. And if it is the right fit, I will reach out. And even if it is not the right fit, I will reach out and I will let you know. And if we align, I would like to work with you. So the link for the application is in the comments. So let's talk about number four, brand consistency. Listen, my friends, especially my friends who are in business like for the last 5 years, this is what I'm noticing a lot. When something is not working, we would like to change everything and start from scratch. We keep tweaking our messaging. We we keep tweaking our offers. And this is I'm not an ex, I am not I I'm in the same boat with you because this is my knee jerk reaction. Like, oh, I need to change something. I need to change something in my in my offer, in my audience, in my messaging. But the truth is, people buy, especially now when we have very uncertain political climate, when we have very uncertain economy, when there are less certainty, people buy from brands that bring certainty. And comes with brand consistency. And brand consistency comes with consistent content, consistent messaging, day in and day out. You have consistency brand. Like, okay, the, this person is for this person is for that. Consistent positioning and consistent value. If you keep if you keep pivoting year after year because you are not hitting your sales goals, think about that. That could contribute to why people don't buy because they don't see the consistency in your brand. And when people don't see the consistency in your brand, they don't feel safe to buy from you. Listen, I'm not gonna call anybody out. I'm not gonna call names, but I'm looking for a coach, or I was looking for a coach, and one of the coaches approached me that I like them. I truly like them. I would work with them. I would pay them $10,000, 100%. But I didn't. And the reason why I didn't, because there are way too many pivots in the same time, like literally within a year. Like, what are you even doing? And the reason why I didn't buy, okay, if I buy from you right now, are you going to close that brand next year? Or are you going to close your container in the middle of me being in the container? How does it doesn't feel good because I talk to so many entrepreneurs. I talk to so many people who were in this container when business owner decided to pivot again in the middle of providing that container to the people, and they did not feel safe. So think about it. Like, maybe it is not the messaging, maybe it is not the sales process, maybe it is not even identity marketing. Maybe you just need to stick to it. Like, you pick the lane and you go with that lane. And yes, it is important to understand the market feedback and adjust, make minor adjustments. But when you jump from one offer to another, one audience to another audience, like that is a brand consistency issue. That is a brand concern. And when I say build a new audience, I'm not saying change your offer. I'm just saying, hey, this is who I work with. For example, I work with entrepreneurs who sell anything from $3,000 to $15,000 and more. This is a perfect container for consultants, for coaches who are at six-figure mark. When you already have sales, when you have validated offer, that will work the best for you, or you're very close to six figures, or you surpass six figures. Because at this level, you need more standardization, and you need to and you need more consistency in your business. You need more alignment with your business. This is who I work with. So and like this, and this is how you also can articulate the truth about who are you working with. Like just say who you're working with, and not everybody is going to resonate with you, right? So let me know in the chat what resonated with you. Let me know in the chat what resonated with you. So what we talked about today. So we talked about four reasons why people don't buy. Your messaging and identity marketing. So like that's one. You're not connecting with people on a deeper level. Uh, Reason number two, it is offer mismatch. Either you have the right offer for wrong audience, or the wrong offer for the right audience. So alignment with your audience. Reason number three, it is a sales process. Like how do you say close sales? You might have good messaging, you might have good offer, you might have alignment, but like if you are not closing sales, it might be just sales call problem itself. It might be just sale, like because sales is a skill. We are not born high ticket salespeople. We're not born with this like, oh, like I can just sell whatever I want to sell. And reason number four, it is brand consistency. Do you have consistent brand that stays the truth day in and day out? So again, the application for my private mentorship is open. If it resonates with you, if you're selling high ticket offer, if you are an expert, a mentor, a coach, a consultant, or you would like to start monetizing your expertise as a premium offer, uh hit the link, apply for one-on-one mentorship with me, and I will see you tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to give you a strategy how to attract the right people with your content, and like actually sell them on the sales goal, like the whole system. So like come tomorrow, and it's at noon Pacific Standard Time, like right after Sunday service, for my East Coast people, and even for my Pacific people in the West Coast too. So I will see you there. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you